Hello, my name is Helena Telkenranta, and I am the main author of the upcoming book of science comics, The Mind of a Horse. And on this video, I will give you a glimpse into the process of creating that book. The Mind of a Horse is the first science comic book in the world on the behavior and welfare of horses. Coming out this November, the book is already on the way to becoming an international success. Pre-orders have been placed from 18 countries so far. The comic book format has been successfully used in the public communication of some other fields of science, such as physics. There also is a science comic book about the evolution of dogs, and several comic books about human history. However, to our knowledge, there are no comic books that would help understand the behavior, welfare, or cognition of any animals so far. In our era of media becoming increasingly visual, comics provide an obvious route to delivering information in an illustrative and aesthetically pleasing manner. Despite being an age-old form of communication, like think about ancient Egyptians, the use of a series of pictures to communicate unfolding events or to make comparisons does remain a powerful way to capture the reader's attention even today. For horse owners, there already are a few excellent comic art approaches to communicating horse welfare, but they consist of single strips, comic strips, or posters. And now, for the first time, we are creating an entire nonfiction comic book on horse behavior, cognition, and welfare. It will be published by Arador Publishing, which is part of the Finland-based science communication and research company Arador Innovations. The topics covered in the book include, among others, the sensory world of horses, like in this example here, how their emotions work, horses' needs with regard to their social and physical environment, the social and behavioral development of a foal, learning processes and training, including positive reinforcement, understanding horses' facial expressions and body language, recognizing health problems, preventing and mitigating behavioral problems, avoiding problems caused by equipment or its incorrect use, and the relationship between a horse and a human. The difference to the existing comics on horse welfare science is the structured approach, covering all the main areas of horse welfare, and the amount of information is another difference, with each chapter ending with an in-depth text page and a QR code for access to even more information. Our book also has a plot with relatable human and horse characters. The plot provides events to illustrate horse behavior and welfare, and also it is intended to increase the appeal of the book, including to those who are not in the habit of reading ordinary nonfiction books. As a further way of communicating, we decided to create a gift for those who pre-order the book, a small PDF guide on facial expressions of horses. We originally thought of it as a poster, but then we decided the PDF format is more versatile. People can download it on their phones or print them out to hang them on walls, for example, at the stables. The process of planning something new is always fascinating. In our planning process, some aspects were obvious, such as using the body of published research as the source material and asking a few horse welfare scientists to comment and fact-check on the content we produce, and including a list of references in the book. Another cornerstone we decided to have right from the beginning was the high artistic and scientific quality of the drawings. Among the key people in our team are Maija Karala and Ville Sinkkonen here in the picture, myself on the right. They are artists specializing in animals, both with a background in science, and both among the most renowned in our native Finland in their field. Maija also has a long career as a science journalist, and the storyline of the book has been developed as a collaboration by her and myself. Despite being based in Finland, all three of us also are used to working internationally. For example, Ville's art has been commissioned by the BBC, among others, and I have previously worked at the University of Bristol in the UK. Creating comics, however, was a new field for all of us, So there was the journey to learn comic-specific storytelling techniques before creating the book. We took an online course in script writing for nonfiction comics. We talked with an experienced retired science editor with a lifelong passion for comics. We read and analyzed a number of iconic comic books to improve our ability to deliver information and insights visually instead of creating a series of talking heads with text above them. Furthermore, we did a lot of thinking about how to achieve a constructive, non-polarizing tone, how to show empathy for the reader, while revealing that many of the practices they have always believed to be right are actually stressful or even painful to their horse, how to depict the welfare challenges that horses face in everyday life without someone feeling they are being blamed. For this, we sought advice from a social scientist, Dr. Panu Pihkala, who has studied extensively people's emotional reactions to environmental issues such as climate change, and who has recently expanded his work to improve the understanding of the dynamics of the emotions elicited by animal welfare issues. We then weaved these and other inputs into a storyline in which the characters run into many obstacles and challenges, including each other, while an important part of the plot is that there are no villains. The human protagonists come from different backgrounds and gradually learn to understand each other and their horses. The same non-villain approach was applied to the planning process of the humor in the story. It is not about laughing at someone, but laughing with the reader at the challenges of life. The characters are fictional, but composed of many real-life counterparts. Emily, or Jessica here in the picture, and the other human characters represent horse owners with different backgrounds. Many veterinarians will recognize themselves in the ever-patient Dr. Robinson in the book. Shadow, pictured here, one of the horses in the book, has been modeled on a thoroughbred mare owned by a friend of our team, and other horses are based on several individuals. To maximize the accuracy of the anatomy in the drawings, the artists Maja and Ville have used not only photos and videos, but Ville has also created three-dimensional computer models of the horses to aid the drawing process. Such developments in the process itself are an integral part of our developing new methods for science communication. The mind of a horse is not only a new way to disseminate scientific knowledge on horse behavior, cognition, and welfare, but it also aims at opening a new avenue for public communication of science in general. For example, our use of QR codes in the book, inviting the reader to grab their phone and get further information on the topic at hand, is a new way to make nonfiction comic books more interactive. That approach stems from other projects we are developing at Radar Innovations for visual and interactive communication of animal welfare science, such as mobile games and virtual reality experiences. Thanks for watching. Hope you will enjoy the book. And if you are interested in finding out more or maybe pre-ordering your own copy, please visit mindofhorse.com. The production of the book is co-funded by pre-ordering, so all of the pre-orders that you and your circles are placing will be contributing to the existence of this new type of helping horses in the world. Thank you.